today's world, social media has become a huge part of our daily lives. Most of us wake up in the morning and immediately reach for our phones. We scroll through photos, watch short videos, read comments, and check what everyone else is doing. Before we know it, minutes turn into hours. But sometimes, what seems like a simple habit can slowly become something much bigger. This is exactly what happened to actor Tom Holland. Tom Holland is known around the world for playing Spider-Man and for being one of the most successful young actors in Hollywood. From the outside, his life looks exciting and perfect. Millions of fans follow him, admire him, and watch everything he does. But behind the scenes, things were not always that simple. At one point, Tom was in New York filming an intense psychological series. The role was emotionally demanding and required a lot of energy and focus. After long hours of filming, he would sit down during breaks, open his phone, and start scrolling through Instagram. Scroll, scroll, scroll. At first, it felt normal, just a quick way to relax during breaks. But over time, he realized something important. He wasn't just scrolling for fun anymore. He had become obsessed with checking what people were saying about him. He kept wondering how people saw him, what they thought about his work, and whether the comments were positive or negative. Slowly, social media started to take control of his attention. Instead of focusing only on his work and his real life, he found himself constantly pulled back into this endless loop of scrolling and checking reactions. And that's when he made an important decision. Tom Holland decided to delete Instagram. For many people, especially celebrities, social media is a huge part of their public life. Walking away from it can feel almost impossible. But for Tom, protecting his mental health became more important than staying constantly connected online. He even announced publicly that he was taking a break from social media. However, something unexpected happened after that announcement. Some media outlets began to twist the story. Instead of explaining that he was taking a healthy break, they suggested that he was having a mental breakdown. Suddenly, the narrative changed. Instead of a story about self-care, it became a story filled with speculation and exaggeration. Tom later explained that this reaction was frustrating, because if someone really is struggling mentally, it should not become entertainment or gossip for headlines. But the truth was very simple. Tom wasn't breaking down. He was actually being responsible and proactive. He saw the direction things were going, and he decided to step away before social media started affecting him more deeply. And in many ways, this decision is something many of us can learn from. Social media can be powerful. It can connect us with people, inspire us, and even create opportunities. But it can also create pressure, comparison, and constant noise in our minds. When we spend too much time looking at other people's lives, we sometimes forget to live our own. Tom Holland's story reminds us that even successful people need boundaries. Sometimes the smartest thing we can do is take a step back. Maybe that means spending less time scrolling, maybe it means turning off notifications, or maybe it simply means remembering that what we see online is not always the full reality. Life is happening outside the screen, and sometimes the most powerful thing we can do is close the app, take a breath, and focus on what truly matters. So the next time you find yourself endlessly scrolling through social media, pause for a moment and ask yourself one simple question. Are you using social media, or is social media using you?